It's a rare disease affecting up to 1 million people worldwide. TSC may lead to serious and life-threatening complications. So the month of May is all about raising awareness about it and discovering those signs. Here with more is Kari Luther-Rosbeck. She's president and CEO of the Tuberous Sclerosis Alliance, along with Eric Diamario. He is father and caregiver of his daughter with TSC. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning, Sean.
So explain what TSC is, first of all.
Sure. Tuberous sclerosis complex, or TSC, is a rare genetic disorder. It causes tumors to grow throughout the body, so the brain, heart, kidney, liver, lungs, skin. It's the leading genetic cause of epilepsy and autism.
Wow.
And about 1 in 6,000 live births are impacted by TSC, 50,000 Americans, and 1 million people worldwide. Now, the interesting thing is 2/3 of individuals with TSC have no family history, as is the case with Eric's family.
My goodness, that's incredible. Yeah. And this is not something I think a lot of people have heard of, TSC. So why is it important to raise awareness? Obviously, we need to get the word out there.
Well, I think that what's important about raising awareness for it is basically exactly what Kari just said, the 2/3 thing. I fall into that category, and basically my story is right now I have a 5-year-old daughter named Charlotte, and at about 4 months she started having these little episodes which were sort of a little facial tick in the mouth and a little turn down and a little head nod, and something was going on, but nothing big, to the point where we told our pediatrician, like, hey, we're seeing this thing, and we made the mistake of guessing what it was. There was also a swallowing, so we were like, we think it's reflux. And we were treated for 5 months for acid reflux.
Yep.
And basically the only thing that finally got us treatment, or at least in front of the right people, was my iPhone.
Wow.
I kind of realized, like, what we're describing isn't right, and I don't know how to show it other than to physically show it. So diligently we sat there with our phones and tried to catch these little seizure episodes, which were upwards of 40 times a day, but only for 4 or 5 seconds. So very hard to catch.
Yeah.
Ultimately, we ended up getting a few, showed it to our pediatrician, and he said, I have no idea what this is. I've never seen this before, but I think we should refer you to Children's Hospital and see what they say. And basically we were referred to a neurologist who looked at the very same video and said, I think I absolutely know what this is. You need to get an MRI. And within half a day we had an MRI, and it was determined that she had tumors in her brain.
Wow.
And tumors in her eyes, and basically her vision has not been affected, which is great, but the tumors in her brain have caused seizures and infantile spasms, which is what she was having for 5 months untreated.
My goodness.
So that's the really terrible part about it, is not knowing what's wrong, and knowing that you need to get in the right hands. And once you do, that's the important part.
And that's why we're here. Awareness, so that people are diagnosed, they seek the right medical care, and get the appropriate treatments as quickly as possible.
Absolutely, no question. And it's not only to get us, laymen's to know, but doctors as well, because I mean, obviously doctors see a lot of things in the course of a day, and they might not be up to snuff with TSC up until seeing it, and that was very important that you made that decision. I know that there's a hashtag campaign that you're doing to try to get the word out there, right?
Sure. So basically, I'm not only a father of a person with TSC, but I make television commercials for a living.
Nice.
So I have access to crew and equipment and media and, I guess, know-how in my head of how to help get the word out. So I reached out to the TS Alliance and basically said, I want to help you guys. You know, let me help you, because it's going to help me, of course. So we made a website together at iamtsc.org, and a series of commercials on that site that are basically informative spots answering the question of what is TSC, both saying it as well as showing it. And it's been great, so that's how we're getting it out.
Those spots are Julianne Moore and Jim O'Hare and some other wonderful celebrities.
Nice.
One other thing that we're doing to raise awareness as well is a social media campaign in partnership with Novartis. And people can get information by going to thunderclap.it/TSC.
Awesome, we have that website on our screen. It's great having you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
All right, May is TSC Awareness Month. It affects up to 1 million people worldwide and approximately 50,000 here in the U.S. If you want to learn more about the treatment